This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we convinced the princess, well actually I guess it wasn't the princess, it was Dawnstar, have a different opinion about things, perhaps taking what she wants and be a little bit more aggressive, otherwise she'll lose the thing she wants the most, or at least we're hoping that's what we push towards her, but we won't know until later on down the line, and hopefully our influence has attained to that. Also, we put a poor man in jail, but we at least got some silver, and we got some rewards ahead of the way, and we did some stuff with the dragonfly. So before we continue on with this little thing, let me, I don't know why I went that way. Let's go check in with that one quest for the Inquisitors. We can get that out of the way right now if we wanted to, actually. There's a... well, let's show the way you're not supposed to do it first. And basically, well, I mean, you can still do it this way, and you still get, not really a reward, you get some points, but for closed fist. But we're going to show off what happens when you kill either the judge or the minister. Mr. Shang. Why does that name sound so familiar? Like, off the top of my head, like some insignificant ant or something like that that I shouldn't really take notice of, but yet it's on the tip of my brain. Yeah, it's probably not important. But since Judge Fang is like right here, we can go. It's kind of weird how we can't talk to him or mess with him until we get the quest from the Inquisitors about that specifically. And I decided to take Henpicked Ho with me this time, or How, or however you want to pronounce it this time. I might swap it up depending. Actually, I would have taken Sagacious Zoo, but I forgot about him leaving before finishing one of the Inquisitor's jobs. But anyway.
Look, we already told you, Fang doesn't want to be bothered. He just wants to relax and watch the arena fights. Yeah, if he doesn't get his daily fill of blood, violence, and gore, he'll be snarly all day. And he's hard enough to work for when he's in a good mood.
These guys are still here. I need to figure out a way to get past him. Let's see if we can still...
Forget it. Fang watched the whole thing, laughing all the while. And when it was done, he went upstairs with Breezes for a little relaxation. Poor girl.
Oh, right, okay. I was trying to remember if there was any new conversation, so yeah, we can't do anything from that, so I wonder if we can get through her.
I'm not really in the mood for company.
Yeah, you said that about last time. So, I want you, help me help you, or however it goes. I want you to help me get rid of Fang.
Get rid of him? What do you mean? Remove him from office, or something else?
You know, I know it's a cushy job being basically a prostitute for the man who you'll do anything he says. You say jump how high onto, you know. But anyway, although probably ruining this guy's career is probably the best way to go in terms of just, you know, clearing the empire of corruption or whatever. That's why I'm just showing this one off first. I want him dead.
Good. I hate that disgusting pig. Nobody knows the depths of his perversions better than I. The world will be a better place when he's dead and buried. But as much as I want to see his bloated corpse floating in the gutter, Fang is a dangerous man, and he keeps my pockets lined with silver. I hope Fang gets what he deserves, but you'll have to do it without my help.
Looks like we're gonna have to go with the old convince. Get rid of your livelihood, but you degrade you degrade yourself every day to get. I mean, I guess you are the definition of a whore. You know, doing it for not for pleasure, but for money. You know, although couldn't a not a prostitute, but couldn't a whore or whatever be designated a really male or female when you think about it? If a dude does stuff for money, isn't he technically? I mean, there's probably a male version of it, but I think we just call them whore either way. Sorry if I'm using gross language. I usually don't do that, but I thought it was indicative to talk about at this point, you know. So let's see if we can convince her. Intuition. With Fang gone, you can finally be free! Or charm. Fang has to pay for how he's treated you. Intimidation. Help me with Fang, and I won't break your legs. I love the intimidation options. They're hilarious. And then you can just straight up pay her if you don't have the... well, that'll make up for the loss of money. If you can't convince her, you can just straight up pay her or try something else. So let's see if we can intimidate her.
Don't. Don't hurt me. Fang's already hurt me too many times, and I won't let him hurt me again. I'll help you. You wanted Fang dead, right?
I don't think Judge Fang's death is what the Inquisitors were looking for.
Yeah, basically the game's basically saying, hey, if you do this, this isn't what they're looking for. You're gonna fail if you do this. So, and that's the reason I'm showing it, just to show you the. Unfortunately, I haven't done that over the course of the game. I probably should have shown maybe the alternate versions to solve certain things, but I thought this one, since it's so close, I thought I'd show it. So, and you can still change your mind if you just want to ruin him, you know. I don't think ruining him per se is a closed fist or a harmony, but the way I've been going about treating her in the way, that's why I got close discord points with her, because I threatened to break her legs if she didn't help me. If I did it the other way, I probably wouldn't have got a harmony, but it would have been more of a, you know, neutral. But we're just for the sake of this exercise, yes, I want him dead.
Good. That's what I like to hear. But we can't do it here in front of everyone. We need someplace more private, like the animal pens down below. An exotic locale should excite him. I'll lure him down there, then you follow. If you're lucky, the guards won't notice you slip down after us, but I don't know. Those men are well paid to look after Fang.
Yeah, but they're well paid, but they're still kind of bored with just sitting there while he watches the fights. So you're gonna promise him with lure him with promises of crazy sex and near animals? Kinky. Don't worry about the guards, I can handle them. Lure them down there, I'll follow this. Yeah, don't worry about the guards, I can handle them.
Priestess, I'm surprised. I thought you'd be avoiding me after last night. You didn't seem to enjoy it very much.
No, great and mighty Fang. I liked it. In fact, I was hoping we could try it again. Right now. Down below.
In the animal pens? Oh, Breezes, you're such a filthy girl.
You think he wouldn't care how she felt about that? Like, you know, it's like, oh, you didn't like it. I'm surprised you're here. It's like, you think with him paying her and his attitude, you think he'd just be like, whatever, I don't care about your feelings on that matter. But perhaps he has a heart after all. Too bad we're gonna pull his still beating heart from his body here in a second. This is what you get for being a filthy pervert, dude. Hentai! Because isn't that what the actual Japanese word for pervert is? Hentai? Maybe? Anyway.
Fang, hold on a moment. I have a special surprise for you.
How unexpected, Breezes. You're not usually the type to come up with new activities for us. What sort of filthy thing do you have in mind down here?
You like pain, so you should love this, Fang. I've brought someone who's going to make sure you suffer for what you've done to me.
Hey, what are you doing down here? What's going on? We thought you wanted him to come down here, Judge. Good thing we followed to make sure.
Attack, you fools! The whore has led us into a trap!
1,000 cuts.
Into a trap, you say? Okay, so we got to, obviously since I'm by myself, I have to sort of run away for a second. Alright, and I'm surprised the judge knows how to fight, really. That's kind of a surprise to me, actually. Yeah, he actually looks like he has I'm stuck there. Alright. I was stuck there. Alright, now we're good. Now we're gravy. Now you guys know the power of gun. I think, let's see. Well, after we finish that, I was like, got rid of him for you, shot him in the head.
Nice job. I'd spit on Fang's corpse, but he's not worth the effort. Too bad about his guards, though. They really weren't that bad. I appreciate this, you know. Fang he was evil. Pure evil. He kept me blinded with silver, and I just never realized how horrible my life was. Now that he's dead, I finally realize what I have become, what he made me. I just hope I can put all of this behind me.
Well, all ladies of the evening, for those who didn't want to get into the profession, it's a hard life, back to it, but it can work. Or if you're into the life and stick to it, I feel great for you as well, because you actually love that profession. But unfortunately, a good deal of women are forced into that world, despite despite things or whatever. So passes right behind you. You got a fresh start now, right? You'll bet the next guy who flashes a few coin at you. Sorry, I don't leave witnesses behind. Oh boy. Well, obviously, if I was just being mean, I would do that. But if we're truly being our character, sorry, I don't leave witnesses behind.
What? No, you can't kill me. Not now. Not when I'm finally free of Fang. No. No!
And just bap. God. And we lose the turtle egg since we don't need that anymore. And we get this. Actually, that's probably the way to get the most Discord for this, is doing it this way, because even if you do it the reasonable way where you want to get the Inquisitors, I think you only get one hit of Discord or whatever. But if you do it this way, although I think I'm actually maxed out now. I think I wasn't maxed before. I was like really close or whatever. But unfortunately, we're not going to keep this if we want to get the rewards I want. But I thought I'd show it to you. Let's see. Oops. Nope. What do we got? Where's the thing? Should be... there we go. With the help of gentle breezes, you eliminate Judge Fang, ensuring they never hear Sheng's report. As per the Inquisitor's wishes, word of the Lotus Assassin's activities in Tian's Land will not reach the Minister of Harmony. Report back to the Inquisitor. Inquisitor will want to hear of your success. Yeah, success. Not in the way he wanted to, but let's go back and show him. But yeah, because you intimidate Breeza, so you get a point for that. Then you decide to kill him, which is a Discord point for that, because obviously that's, breaking up, even if he was a D-bag, he's still part of like a line of politics and all this other stuff, a leader, so that'll cause chaos because he died. And then when we kill the witness, is her. So, hey, the Inquisitor will like the fact that we got rid of all the witnesses. No one saw it, We did our job with no problems. Just wipe our hands of the situation. But that's probably, actually, after thinking about it, I was thinking about almost keeping it just because it kind of makes sense, and we're allowed to go in now. We're done. We don't need you don't need the Inquisitors to get in either. It's just, you're just making doubly sure, But, no, I like the fact, although it's weird with the Executioners, you pretty much have to, if you want to do that one, you have to do it. There's no, like, well, I guess, if you fail the Inquisitor one, which you can by doing the killing, you have to win you have to do the arena, the Executioner thing. It's actually faster to do if you want to just breeze through the game, you do the Inquisitor one, and actually solve it, because if you kill them, obviously you have to do the arena, because you have to succeed one way. So the Inquisitive option gives you 2 ways to, well, actually 4 ways to do it, but and then obviously the arena is boom, but it takes a bit of time. So if you're trying to speed run this, I'd probably suggest just doing the Inquisitor and doing what he asks you to, so you can get on with it. But why would you want to rush such a thing as this? I'll admit it's not one of the, well, actually, it's a bit easier than some other, like, it's easier than, I can go this way. Although it is easier recording, it is not as long a game as, like, some of BioWare's other games, especially, like, Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. I've considered that, but I don't know, that's a really long game, and I would take forever to beat it. But let's go back and show the results of our work. Probably the best way to solve this is to disbar the judge. That's probably the best, like, to clean up the place. I have been waiting for you to return. My sources tell me the problem of Minister Sheng and his report to Judge Fang is no longer a problem. I do not approve of your methods. Killing Fang was hardly so way to handle. The chaos this will cause will make it most difficult to keep the Ministry of Harmony under proper control. You are not fit to be an Inquisitor, though. I'm certain the Brutish executioners would approve of your methods. And that's what you get for being a brute. You get some experience, and you also, it says it's completed, but you basically fail the quest. Where is it? You reported your actions regarding Sheng's report to the Lotus Assassin's Inquisitor's recruiter. He did not find your blunt methods appropriate for an Inquisitor. He may be more suited to the goals of the Executioner in the area. So, yeah. And the game tells you multiple times that if, just to let you know, hey, this won't give you the proper reward and everything like that. So, alright, time to talk to Minister Sheng and show that. Because, yeah, you could just easily ignore the other dude and just go straight for the judge and just take care of him that way. But yeah, probably the most effective way to do this is probably just you know, getting that guy to lose his position or whatever is probably the most probably the best result if you want a good like harmony slash like good guy approach to the quest. We're gonna do the one where we're gonna be dickish, but without like without actually resorting to violence, even though we should, because I thought that was kind of hilarious. But yeah, we're basically gonna go with Henpei Tao's idea of giving the gift of turtle eggs. But I wanted to show off talking to Minister Shing. Huh. Yeah, every time I say that name, I feel like I should be remembering something. Anyway, what the? No more excuses. Your father was always full of excuses, too. It tires me to no end. You know what you have to do, so go do it.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
I have been patient with you, Jinlin, but your father has been dead for almost a week now. It is time for you to pay off his debts. Really? You want like a 6-year-old child to pay off your dad's debts? That's not economically viable. Now go, or perhaps you'd prefer you and your mother be sent to work at the wall?
No! I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you. I promise.
A wise decision. I know where to find me you know where to find me once you have it. Do not keep me waiting, Jinlin. Did that camera just pan on the main character's ass?
Poor girl. I would not want to be in her shoes.
I don't know, your situation's pretty bad too, dude, but anyway. Yeah, let's just forget her. On our way! Flee! But it's a quest. Alright, you got me, game. What is it?
What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed.
Oh, well, too bad for you. Now, calm down, not with a Purveyor. Who are you and who's this Purveyor? There's no need to get hostile yet. I'm the one who gets hostile all the time. There's no need to get hostile.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset. I'm Jinlin. Is there something you want?
I saw what happened to you earlier. I'd like to help. I just thought you might need some help. No, nothing at all. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye then.
No, we're gonna talk to her. Get back here.
Oh, hello again. Is there something you want?
And I just like refuting people for some reason. Why was that man bothering me before?
Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from a tomb in the necropolis. The Purveyors... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts.
Well, she gets sold as a slave trader. I did teach another slave to fight back against her slaver, so I could do the same for your mom. And you can too, with the Monk Zhang, you know, or Monk Vauldemare school of closed fist, of discord, you know. Can I ask you some questions? Perhaps I can get rid of the ghost for you. Why don't I just get rid of Purveyor Shoji for you? I can do it for you, but it'll cost you. I think I'll pass go luck. Why don't I just get rid of Purveyor Shoji for you?
But he has my mother, and I don't know where he's taken her. If you kill him, we might never find my mother.
Don't worry, I'll kill the Purveyor and find her mother. I don't know why they find that funny. Can I ask you some questions? Perhaps I can get rid of the ghost for you, and yeah. Don't worry, I'll kill the Purveyor and find your mother.
No, I don't want to risk it. My mother is the only one I have left. I'd rather die in the tombs than risk my mother's life.
Why do you keep being a baby? You're only 6. Come on, man. You gotta grow out of that face. Perhaps I can get, I can do it. It'll cost you.
I don't have anything to give you. My mom and I are very poor, or we wouldn't be working for Purveyor Shuji. I overheard Shuji say the artifact was in an old emperor's tomb. I bet there's a lot of stuff in there you could take, once I get us inside. I don't care about anything but the artifact. Anything else is yours.
Treasure and gold. Alright. Yeah, if you tell her you won't do it for free or help her out for little to nothing, then you get Discord for that, so makes sense. That's not enough forget, but you'll just kick out of the conversation, not activate the quest, so that sounds like a fair deal. Okay, I'll help you.
Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, at least I'll get maybe I'll get some treasure out of it. Treasure? You know, good RPG character always needs more silver. Can't allow you to do this on your own. Maybe I'm gonna maybe I'll reconsider. I never back down from a good fight.
I see. Well, thank you just the same. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't offered. The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts. If you really think you can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there.
Yeah, you can call Ghostbusters or me. I can do either way. So, but yeah, remember that one of the locked doors in that place. So this is how you get into it, is via her. So, okay. So yeah, another quest for the necropolis. Luckily, I didn't finish off all those side quests with the ghosts, and now we can finish off all the ghost stuff there and do this all at once. So boom, I'll be there shortly. I'll go there immediately. Can I ask you some questions before you go?
Sure. What do you want to know?
But when you finish talking to her, she'll go straight to the necropolis after this. So if you need to find out anything more, so why are you working for the Purveyor?
My father worked for Purveyor Shuji until he died. He left last week to retrieve the same artifact for the Purveyor. The ghosts must have killed him. When my father disappeared, he had some of the Purveyor's equipment. Now Purveyor Shuji says we must repay him. My mother works for him, but I don't know where he's taken her, and I have to sneak around ghosts and other beasts to fetch the Purveyor's trinkets and baubles.
Sounds like you have a hard luck life. Tell me more about this artifact.
I only know what Shuji told me, and that's not much. He called it a pestle and mortar. It's a bowl and a mixer, I think. He said it had something to do with a recipe. I don't know if you use it to make something, or if the recipe is in the bowl already. Anyway, the Purveyor is very interested in it. I've never seen him so anxious.
A magical mortar, bowl and pestle? Or, you know, was he gonna make some, like, like old-fashioned, I don't know, some drug or something like that? Well, that's magic. It probably makes magic drugs or something like that. But why doesn't the Purveyor get the artifact himself? Well, because he don't want to dirty his hands.
Purveyor doesn't do that kind of work. He likes to get other people to do it for him. Besides, the tomb is locked from the inside. There's a small opening. He says I'm small enough to fit through the crack in the wall. I don't mind that as much as the ghosts. The tomb is filled with them. Once I'm in, I'll just be killed.
Well, that's just a lazy person's way. You just assume you'll get killed. Anyway, I should be going now.
Great! I'll wait by the steps of the Emperor's tomb. I'm sure you'll find it easily enough. See you soon, I hope.
Well, we're doing a job for a child, but possible rewards. So, all right, let's go to the Golden Way. I'm trying to remember. I don't think, other than doing those flying quests for that one dude, which we'll just do those all back to back. I think we're done with all the stuff here, other than going back and telling the captain of the guard all the quest solutions or whatever it is. So, because I don't remember there being any other quests that activate here, but I could be wrong. That's the problem. Playing a game so long ago, you don't remember everything that you can do in it. And quests that activate only after you do a certain thing. I forgot what activates the. I think doing the Inquisitor side quests or starting it, I think activates Jinlin being there. I think if you talk to him, she gets activated because you have to head that way for Master Shang anyway, or to get there for the plot. So I think talking to the Minister or Inquisitor gets that to activate. So there's that one guy. We still have to finish his thing about putting on a play or show, which we'll do that eventually. Not today, maybe next episode, but there's one guy we want to meet here. Where is he? Ah, there he is. The man we let set free. You got my gold or silver?
Here is the silver for your work. Additionally, I can show you some items that I have on hand. I mostly specialize in jewels, but I have a few basic items as well. They're not cheap, but I think you will find they are worth every bit of silver. Nobody has goods quite like those of Chandler Ling.
Well, we'll see about that. By the way, you can get his goods from other places or through the game. He's not, well, because he's one of those things where obviously if you choose to put him in jail, you don't get the money or hit the option of his stuff. So obviously he wouldn't sell unique stuff. Otherwise, you just kick yourself out of it for going one path over the other. But we'll see what he has. Yeah, most of the stuff, unfortunately, because he's not a unique vendor really. I mean, he is because of his name and attitude, but like he doesn't really sell stuff that we can't eventually get later or whatever. And there's a a thing like that. We already get that. I don't know if we have this one specifically. Oh no, it says in inventory. So yeah, we already have this. Yeah, see, most of the stuff we have or we can get eventually. So the only one that's interesting, and I forgot where you can get this later on. I think you can get from another. Actually, I think it might be from the guy we save. Like the other dude might have a shop or something similar that we can get from. But the Lucky Hand would be an interesting one to get. This one, you get silver from human opponents, so that I think it's like either 10 or 20% increase of silver, I think. It's been forever since I've used it, because the game kind of gives you enough silver if you know what you're doing. Obviously, if you just spend your silver all the time on everything, you might be a little behind. Even when I played this game for the first time, I knew that there was not like an infinite source of money in this game, so I'd always hoard my money to like at certain, like either to buy items or unique gems. But anyway, yeah, you get silver from humans. When properly prepared, this gem plucks the silken strands of fate, gently placing small amounts of local currency in the pockets of the people with a certain distance of the wielder. Used in more innocent times to subtly boast the wealth of the poor, though these gems have fallen into misuse, and pickpockets now use it to pad the pouches of those with whom they steal. I'm not going to buy it because I don't think it's worth it. And yeah, he only gets this 500 silver for saving his ass. Oh, well, whatever. But yeah, I never really had an issue with money in this game, so. Because I'd played RPGs so much, in BioWare games specifically, you can get money, but there's not like, it's not like Final Fantasy where you have like an infinite source of money, where you can always grind for it. In games like these, as far as I remember, there's really not a good grinding spot for stuff like that. But anyway, before we end the episode, I want to show the killing the Minister Shing version of the quest, which shouldn't take too long at all. It's actually a little bit quicker than killing the judge himself, because you have to go through breezes and it takes a quick minute. But taking out Minister Shing, you basically do it right here, which will only take a hot minute. A hot minute to finish off someone's life. So sad. So sad. But yeah, Minister Shang. I don't know why. Just wait a minute.
Ah, my good friend. What a pleasant surprise to see you here in the glory that is the Imperial City. Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Shang that the only place available was this filthy dock house.
Oh, now I remember you. No, I remember from before. It's just... Yep, this is where he ends up after Chapter 2. It doesn't matter if you flood the town or not. He does end up here either way. He'll say here in a second about the results of what you did in the previous chapter. I thought this was supposed to be the Ministry of Hostile, and that, I would have thought you'd be used to this kind of place after Tian's Landing. You're still whining. Some things never change.
Minister Shang does not whine. He simply points out the absurdity of his existence. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well. Minister Sheng is so pleased to be back in the Imperial City that he even forgives you for not closing the Great Dam back in Tian's Landing. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift.
Yeah, and you can probably see the obvious what I have to do for the purposes of completing Henpecked Hao's choice, but we're not going to do that. Not in this reality, anyway. Alright, guys, what do you know about Judge Fang? I can't give... I'll be going now. You can't give that report to Fang.
What? Ridiculous. Judge Fang is head of the Ministry of Harmony. Minister Sheng is bound by honor and duty to deliver this report to him. Not to mention, I've spent a tremendous amount on the honor gift I will present to him. If I don't give him the report, the honor gift is wasted.
The list doesn't want Fang to see the report is, I guess I have to kill you then.
Kill me? But why? What has poor Minister Sheng ever done to you that you would want to spill his precious blood?
Are you sure this is wise? The Inquisitor didn't seem too keen on brutal solutions.
Inquisitor? What are you doing dealing with him? Surely you don't truly mean to kill your favorite minister. Failing that, you surely don't mean to kill Minister Sheng.
You know, realistically, I do like the main character. He's one of those guys that's so pathetic. You kind of feel bad for him for all the stuff, especially if you don't even solve the dam properly and you close it or you leave it open, you know, and that type of thing, or close or whatever. You don't fix it, and then possibly if you do the other way to finish Judge Feng's by doing the turtle egg, you're even gonna make it even worse for him. But we don't want to see him go through such like pain for the rest of his life. Best to put him out of his misery. The Lotus Assassins don't want Feng to see a report. You just annoy me. Time to die.
Help! Guards! Minister Sheng is in trouble! Help! Help!
Obviously, we get Discord for threatening to kill the minister. And obviously, you know, it's kind of interesting how Henpei Tao had a slightly different dialogue choice for killing the minister over the judge. It's like he felt more bad about the minister over the other. But anyway, I was just going back just to delay my. And then and then he caps him. And then if you go to yeah, closed eggs, all that. And if you go to the minister, he obviously he says something different because you killed the minister instead, but basically the same thing is, hey, why'd you do this? You know, that's not how it works. You fail, or become an executioner or whatever, and basically the same thing happens. So, all right, well, we showed the alternate variations of doing both. I don't know if I want to show off how to solve both solutions, because I usually don't show off the good solution anyway, so I'll probably just in the next episode show you giving the turtle, or swapping out his gift for the turtle eggs, and then messing up his reputation even further, as bad as it is. Woe to be Minister Sheng. But find out what happens to Minister Sheng and the Spirit Monk next time on the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.